Hello, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with an early look at Close Combat: The Bloody First. But first, hey, why don't you hit the subscribe button? And of course, you can like the video. I know you haven't watched it all yet, but it would be appreciated. And subscribe, of course, for many more great historical gaming videos. Okay, back to Close Combat. This is a fairly long-running series. This is the first one in 3D, or with a 3D map type setup. So we're going to take a look at the first mission, first battle of the Bloody First. And to get on it, as it's showing here, this is the Big Red 1 division, following the history of that. Also, you know, the 1st Infantry Division. And so we're going to come up and play the Tunisian campaign, and we're going to hit WW2, differentiate it from other saves. So, situation report: following the landings in Algeria and French Morocco, Allied forces advanced into Tunisia in an effort to trap Axis forces retreating from Libya. Few of your troops have seen combat before, except for a handful of officers with experience in World War I, a war far removed from the modern battlefield. I don't know really. Nicknamed by the nicknamed by the British after a field position in cricket, Longstop Hill is a prominent. Now, cricket is either a game without any real set rules that people just sort of, you know, make things up as they go along, or it is something so confusing that only the English and a few of their former colonies can possibly understand. And I tried to watch some when I lived in Britain to try to understand the rules. I could never figure it out. I don't know why somebody is throwing a ball. I don't know why they're hitting it, like as to where they're hitting the ball, and I don't know why they sometimes run between the things and not, and I don't have a clue. Okay. If possible, okay, the point 290 is among the important positions must be held against the Germans. If possible, drive the Germans from the region. Your men are new to combat and must prove themselves against a more powerful force that is sure to counterattack. Okay, so that is we are in a defensive mission here. Got to keep that in mind. And so if we can, we want to drive them away. British troops. Okay. And we can see the sort of battlefield set up. Full German control, split control, full Allied control. We do not get to set up the starting positions. I'm going to remove one of the BAR squads. And I'm going to add, and yes, I've played this a few times. We're going to add a 60mm mortar. I like indirect fire support. Okay, so we have, the mission is 30 minutes long. It can, if there's a decisive victory, you know, the Germans overrun us, we overrun the Germans. It can be shorter. Okay, so what do we want to do here? This is my understanding is this is the platoon HQ is sort of the command radius of the unit. So we're going to start moving them closer. So let's click here and back. Be a little bit of a tutorial. I'm right clicking there, and then left click on what we want it to do, and we're going to have them move. Unfortunately, this doesn't have waypoints, or like I said, I've played it, but I'm not like an expert on it, so, or I know how to create waypoints, especially for some sort of deeper moves back here. I would like to be able to put in waypoints, and we have several different. Move fast, that's basically run, or sneak, that's crawl. Fire, of course, you can put fire on the position. Defend, And as you can sort of see when we're over there, it's what way we're sort of looking. Ambush is sort of similar, but really puts it to wait until the enemy gets into the kill zone before shooting. So we're going to move, and you can sort of see that it does, instead of being just a pure straight line, sort of kind of picks a, I'm going to not do that. Let's change this up. Let's do down here. Let's see if it's going to be, yeah, a little better path. It's still going a little high up on the hill instead of walking around the ridge. We're going to move up our reserves. And we can see here, yeah, something of a path it's figuring out. Okay, now we've got, click off of that. We have a 50 cal medium machine gun here. Or not, 30 cal, M1919, 30 caliber machine gun. I know what it is. The Browning, designed by Browning. And then we can hold down control, and it's where your mouse or your point, your cursor is over, is determined. From that position you can see how the shading changes is what can be seen. So we can come down here, and we can sort of see down this valley. We can see the sides of some of these hills. I wish this was you can see a little bit of it was changing right up in here. I wish this was a little more definite on what can be seen. Now this is a 30 caliber heavy machine gun, the M1917, which is actually an earlier gun, but it has a jacketed a water jacket on the barrel, so it can do much more sustained fire. So same basic gun, just a bit heavier. So these guys are going to sort of control up the valley. We have a BAR team, which is basically just a rifle squad with a BAR. We're going to leave them there, and we're going to take the rifle team, the other half of the squad, because these are sort of fire teams within the squad, and we're going to have them come over here, but fast. We want them to run across here. This is going to weaken our control up this valley, but in fact I sort of want the enemy to push here. Not maybe actually to take the point, but that would be fine, but I want them to push there. Then over, because I'm going to move this squad up into this sort of dead zone here, to be ready to put fire on this half of the hill here, or move up here and put fire down here. We have another 1919 medium machine gun here, controlling, again we can see here, controlling movement up this wadi here, and rifle squad here, and backing all that up on this further back hill, another 1919 that's putting more fire. Okay, so we're going to use our, oh, and you can turn on and off the contour lines, and so we're going to use the machine guns mostly to do a lot of the defensive work, and we're going to use the rifle squads as our offensive. Why it says truce, I'm not specifically sure that there's any sort of idea of truce, but we're not yet shooting each other. Okay, we spotted some units. Now we're actually shooting. The red indicates. Oh, damn! We've already had a wounded man. Okay. That I don't like. Move, fast move. Get up out of there. Didn't move fast enough. Damn, one wounded. Red indicates the direction in which fire is coming from. Now just walk. Damn, we're already down one. That is. Scott's down. Private Scott is down. Okay. They didn't move fast enough. Okay, well. Keep moving. I think this is good. Okay. Fast move. Just get moved. Oh, why he's separated? Why we've lost our squad leader? Well, if we move back here, will we get him back again? Okay, so we're doing the basic job. Okay, we're gonna move up the platoon. HQ section. Okay, he sees his squad and he's gonna get... Goodman's gonna get back with his squad. Okay. You can just see that the indicator's off the edge of the map there. Okay, now we've got that squad back together, except for the unconscious Scott, who's... we just left lying there. I'm not sure how much range affects the accuracy on these indirect weapons at this scale, but I thought moving in a little closer would be useful. But we're still setting up our mortar. It has 24 rounds of HE in it. Not in it, obviously, but yeah. Okay, these guys are up here, so keep moving up. You can see the Germans are not being very aggressive. I've noticed that with the AI so far on this game. Now, I don't know the condition of, or the size of their forces. These are shown here as to be Panzer Grenadier MGs. Same here. They're not, they don't have armored half-tracks if they are. Pioneers are moving up there. Okay, guys. Well, since we've already, let's move, fast move to here. Let's see if we can get up to here. We're gonna, yeah, look that way. Okay, we've already wounded one over there. We can see his, let's pause this, and you can pause this anytime to issue orders if you wish to, which I like because the AI can think on its feet a little better than humans can, as good as the AI, however good that AI is. You can see one of them are wounded now as well when you hang over that and see what they're capable of. And so are we, of course. We have Scott is wounded, not with the fire team. Okay, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. And my understanding, all these battle sounds are not just environmental to make us think us, you know, the impression of being in a battle, but actual indicative of activity. Somebody hit. Somebody hit. Somebody hit. No, no more people are hit, I don't think. Yeah. At least not on our side. Okay, let's pause this. Now we're 5 minutes in only, but we're going to start putting some mortar rounds. You can have it target the unit, but especially if you can't see the unit, it's firing. It says it's firing blind, which it may be anyways. But we're going to target the location, not the specific unit, so it'll fire at that spot. These guys here, I'm going to start moving them down as well. Uh-oh. That may be what we unconscious. We've had one of our riflemen wounded in the BAR team. Okay guys, come off this hill. Move quickly. Get off the hill fast. Don't hang around. Don't walk up over the edge of the crest. The crest ridge there, whatever. So far this move here is undetected, I believe. Though if they do have troops in the right spot over here, they might be able to see up this wadi. Okay, you can see the mortar impact there. Up to the ridge there. Oh, looks like we got one. At least wounded, not maybe dead, but for this purposes it's just as good. We're winning the game. Oh, and I want to say very clearly, the conditions of your squads matter on follow-on battles. So, like I said, I could say it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. I don't know long term how it's going to be between you know, how quickly you get back wounded men versus, you know, just simply men off or men taken out of the unit because they're dead. Yes, okay, you should be receiving fire because you should be giving fire to them now. Maybe a little bit more than I'd like from up over here. Okay. What we're going to do here is, back here we are down to 18 HE. So, and that's all the ammo we have for this unit. So we are going to shift position, or shift fire location. There, target right there. Again, red is not being wounded, it's just showing the direction in which fire is coming from. And now we have Goodman suppressed, and Lane is dead. Lane is down. Private Lane is down. Okay. What we're going to do here is, you can see all these units here. Okay. You can see as we get over them here. So I want to explain. Well, let's just click off of that. So this way, when we're over, we can look down here in the corner. We can see their Panzer Grenadier Zugführer, platoon leader here. And we get some ideas, because either faded out or just with a question mark over it, like here we don't get, well, we do get actually. Looks like they've had 3 dead, or well, no, 1 dead, 2 wounded. We can't really see what those, that unit here, well, at least we're only seeing 2 guys. And here, very little information. Okay. Let's move fast to the location. Let's move fast to the location. Run your asses up there, get into position and put fire on these people. I'm hoping are looking other ways. I just got spotted. Okay. You guys keep moving up. We don't want to exhaust troops. You can see here it says healthy, healthy, healthy. You can be suppressed, like he is. You can be winded, so if you've been running a lot. Another one down up there. I don't know with which unit we got. Okay, so my tactics are to, obviously, to hold, because I was informed that we were being attacked, to hold the position, to try to do a flanking maneuver. I always prefer the indirect approach. I know we could try to move our squads forward, you know, just straight up the map and use firepower. So I want to do flanking maneuvers, and then I want to concentrate the enemy and by doing so, concentrate the enemy force in an area to use indirect fire to do as much damage suppression as possible from him. And those are rifle grenades, I think, are going off there. Another one down, another Jerry down. I don't know if they're specifically trying to flank me here. Another one down there. They will throw hand grenades if combat gets close enough. We've got Bell wounded. Bell is wounded, and Green is wounded. Bell and Green are wounded. And Boyd is panic. Okay, you guys keep moving forward. Come on, I just want to encourage you. Blair's dead. Blair's dead. Blair's dead. Okay, guys, you're not apparently doing too much here, so let's... Oh, wow. Whoa. No, whoa. I didn't realize this. No, not that they're not doing too much. They've been decimated. Schmidt and Crawford are wounded. Lane is dead. Of course, Scott was wounded way back there. And now down here, Ryan and Fletcher are wounded. Okay. Okay, guys. We want to... No. Oh. Okay, well, that's too much fire. So, let's put smoke right there. I think that's within range to smoke it up. Takes a little bit for them to get the smoke grenade out. Still working on getting that smoke grenade going. Okay, maybe he's doing it now. So we can zoom in and get some indication of what's going on. They're no target and they're... Okay, well... Crawl then, sneak up there. Because right now they're just being useless, being pinned there. Now, I think what I want to do is, I mean, maybe not the best move, I don't know. These guys have been really badly hurt. Let's see if we can get you guys up to this ridge. Move, go. We still have the heavy machine gun controlling the wadi there. Smoke. The one thing I didn't move up, unfortunately, I just literally forgot about him. Was getting the platoon commander, platoon leader. Man, we'll go fast. I know it's a long run, but just get up there. Come on, get that smoke out there. Meters, that may be ready up smoke or something. Okay, there he goes. You can see he's getting ready to throw the smoke. Throws the smoke. Okay, good. And I did know the prevailing wind was going to be pushing it this way from earlier playthroughs. At least that's what I thought it was going to be. Let that smoke get out there. Okay, guys, you... Yeah, come on. up to here. Okay, now through the smoke, I want you to run to here. I know we have the what's left of the command platoon, but hopefully they can get move with smoke cover. Okay, we got another one of them down. Uh-oh, damn, the smoke looks like it's gone away. Well, that really got messed up. If that smoke has gone away, that was very bad timing. Run, though. Run. Don't make this be, because we've had heavy casualties over here, much worse than I wanted. Keep running. Go. Go. Get in the building. Okay, we've captured the capture point. Okay, wow, they all made it. Okay, move to there. You can see if you move them to the right spot, they'll sort of occupy the windows and the doorway and shoot at people that approach from that direction. Okay, pause up here. We've got now these guys. That last little hill thing didn't work out well. Let's get up to here. We can put fire down there. Okay, and let's come back to our mortar platoon. Okay, we have 13 rounds of HE left. I don't have a good target for them, so what we're going to do is move them. I don't know how to order them to stop shooting. So other than having them move. And some of this just may be you know, this is an early look. I'm not familiar with the earlier versions of the game, and I just may be messing that up. Okay, this squad here is bad. 3 wounded, 3 healthy. This squad, 2 dead, 1 wounded. So we've been heavily hitting the enemy here. Got remnant units out here. You can see there they got 1 guy left who's fleeing the battlefield. Still technically a squad, but an enemy unit of some sort. Let's move to there. Add your firepower. Even though it's small as it is. Well, let's see, what are they doing? Okay, they're seeking cover still. Okay, I think we're also going to move these guys up. I don't know. Yeah, let's move up to here. Well, let's move to here fast. Run across any possible fire here. And not linger. Battle complete. Okay, so we've completed the battle in, well, what is that? Just a little over 13 minutes. Out of a possible 30. Oh, also, as you can see here, the how well each side is doing as the line retreats back. So we are going to the debrief. Okay, Allied major victories. I think you can have a decisive victory, which is above a major victory, and of course you can have like I don't know, what do they call it, marginal or limited or whatever, Well done, Captain. Now you're sort of playing, actually, as you can see here, the captain of the company so far, at least, and where we were just actually sort of using he just sent in one of a reinforced platoon, as it were, reinforced with a mortar and 2 heavy machine guns. Okay, the battle ended with enemy morale broke, and we captured additional objectives. You have won a major victory. Your casualties were lighter than expected. Okay, so we had 5 killed, 11 wounded, total 16. Where we actually took out one of their officers, and they had 6 killed and 11 wounded here. So 1 more wounded and 1 more killed than we had. Okay, and we can now look here. We can see this 3rd Rifle Squad currently, until we get either I guess red is dead, and orange is wounded, or just, I guess, yeah, you get a Purple Heart when you die because you're wounded. So I don't know how quickly or if the wounded will get back into the fight in future missions, and or replacements for your squad. Now I'm sure that because if you saw on the earlier screen, we're starting out in Tunisia, then Sicily, and then you know, D-Day is sort of the history of the Big Red One. If you've watched the movie, I would highly recommend it. The Big Red One, starring Lee Marvin, of course the I always do this. I'm picturing all the scenes from the movie. Oh, damn. They made several sequels. Where almost all the guys that died. Oh, man. Starring Telly Savalas and many other people. Oh, man. Okay. Where, oh man, somebody post below, you know, the movie where they take a bunch of prisoners up for execution to go in before D-Day. Oh man. Oh, whew. Starring Lee Marvin and starring Mark Hamill from, of course, Star Wars. And so that really good movie, which covers the Big Red One from this exact scale of a platoon. So we can see this BAR squad is also currently decimated, and these are the units that took place in the mission. And so we can go back to here, and then we want to go, well, actually what we're going to do is, I think we can escape. No, can't save here. Can we save here? No. Okay, this is the next battle, but we're going to leave that for the future. Like I said, if you haven't already, you made it this far, you better subscribe to the channel for many of these videos. Also, liking the videos, you better do it, because if you've made it this far, again, you like the video. And of course, I really love hearing your comments. So tell me what you think about the game, the 1st Infantry Division in World War I, what you think of my tactics, what you think of my presenting of the game. I actually like criticism, because not just that I suck, but tell me why I suck. I'm happy to hear that, so I want to get better. Thanks so much. See you next time for more historical gaming.